Greetings everyone, this is Radio Hazbin here, broadcasting another hot take. Yes, it's obviously been quite a hot minute since my last one, but again, I've now got mostly a ball rolling, especially for this one. Again, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more content like this, comic dubs, and of course there'll be some more covers coming in the future. I do plan to verify my content, and of course we will be getting some VR more likely next week. So stay tuned for that. Now, obviously, what the title suggests, we are going to be talking about, obviously, Angel's siblings, Molly and Arackniss. Because, obviously, there's not much information going about them at this moment in time. And this was basically brought to my attention because VeggieGamer was also asking about them as well. Because he wanted to know more information about them. Obviously, there is information, but it may have been outdated and more likely retconned. Obviously, if you guys don't know the concept of retcon, it's obviously changing the canonicity of the lore of the character or its design. More likely, we probably would say Vivienne may try and keep the design of Molly and Arackniss, but more likely change their lore and possibly their personalities. But again, we can't technically say for certain. Last time apparently these two were technically mentioned by Vivienne was obviously back in July when the Arackniss video dropped, mostly on her Instagram. She did not forget the characters, but we don't know exactly where they're going to fit in the actual Hazbin Hotel story. Of course, I did do my own fan variation of what the story could be, especially for Road to Redemption Angel Dust. That will be in the card and it'll be in the description. Obviously, given my assumptions, more likely I would say that Molly and Arackniss will probably play a role in Angel's story, and more likely will probably try and set him apart, because obviously they are two very different mediums of obviously his life. Obviously, the one he has apparently with his sister is a bit more calm, is a bit more charismatic, whereas obviously with Arackniss is more towards the bubble lifestyle that apparently that obviously they all had during their years of actually living on Earth, and along with his father Henron. I could definitely say more likely that Molly is probably going to play a very, very supportive role in, of course, in Angel's life, because he definitely needs a lot more than, of course, with Charlie, with Vaggie, with Alistair, and with Cherry Bomb, and of course with Fat Nuggets. He will definitely need more support, especially after going through, obviously, the perils of, obviously, the Overlord Valentino. Whereas with Arackniss, obviously this is a completely different story to how, obviously, they don't have more likely the best relationship. It's more aggressive, it's more angry. Obviously, that's how brothers do. They tend to also constantly fight. That's what families always tend to do. I could probably more likely say that Arackniss will probably, again, also play a very supportive role, but in a more of an aggressive stance. More likely, obviously, try to give Angel some encouragement, more gusto, and probably provide any arsenal support and more likely some information that Angel will more likely will have in order to get redeemed in their course in the program. But will these guys obviously have their own little family moment together? Of course, that's how I envision it. They more likely will have a family moment, depending on where the family could be occurring in the actual story that Vivienne may portray. Again, I can't even get into her head as much as I would love to try. But anyway, that is pretty much my hot take, of course, on Molly and Arackniss and how they more likely will play into the story. If you guys do like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up below. And again, like and subscribe to the channel. It goes to my Patreon's Daichiikun for obviously for the $5 pledge. There will be a link in the description below for my Patreon, and there is also a join button if you so choose. Again, I do live stream on the weekends and I post videos 3 times a week. This is Radio Hazbin, tuning out for now.